Before we begin, if you enjoy in-depth royal family stories that go beyond the headlines, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, we bring you detailed royal documentaries, historical insights, and balanced commentary that separates verified developments from the rumors circulating online. Now, today's story begins with a moment that caught the attention of royal watchers around the world. For months, the palace had remained unusually quiet, leaving many people wondering why public schedules had changed and why the family seemed more protective than ever. Then, Princess Catherine delivered a personal message that shifted the conversation in an entirely different direction. It wasn't simply about a public appearance or a carefully prepared royal statement. It became a reminder that behind the titles, ceremonies, and traditions is a family facing the same fears and difficult decisions as any other. In this documentary, we'll explore what was officially shared, why it mattered so much, and how one heartfelt message sparked a worldwide conversation about privacy, parenthood, resilience, and the future of the modern monarchy. To understand why Catherine's message attracted so much attention, we first need to look at how the royal family traditionally handles deeply personal matters. For generations, Buckingham Palace has followed a carefully measured communication strategy, especially when children are involved. Official updates are usually brief, formal, and intentionally limited, designed to protect both privacy and constitutional stability. That approach has often helped the monarchy avoid unnecessary speculation, but it has also created moments when public curiosity grows faster than official information. In recent months, every change to the family's public schedule was examined by royal commentators, newspapers, and millions of viewers online. Each canceled appearance and every adjustment to official engagements sparked fresh discussion about what might be happening behind palace walls. While countless theories appeared across social media, none of them could replace confirmed information. Catherine's decision to speak publicly therefore stood out, not because it revealed every detail, but because it acknowledged the emotional reality many families experience during difficult times. Instead of allowing endless speculation to dominate the conversation, she chose carefully measured honesty. That decision reminded many people that behind royal traditions are parents trying to make the best decisions for their children while living under extraordinary public attention. The public reaction demonstrated just how closely people continue following the younger generation of the royal family. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis have grown up under constant media attention from the very beginning of their lives. Every official appearance, holiday photograph, and family celebration receives worldwide coverage within minutes. Royal experts have frequently pointed out that Prince William and Princess Catherine have worked hard to give their children as normal a childhood as possible, despite those unique circumstances. They have consistently limited public appearances outside official events, emphasized school life, and encouraged family routines away from cameras whenever possible. That philosophy has shaped many of their decisions over the years. At the same time, the intense public interest surrounding the future generation means that even small changes quickly become major headlines. This creates an extraordinary challenge for parents balancing public responsibilities with private family life. Catherine's message resonated because many viewers recognized that tension immediately. It reflected a universal experience shared by countless parents, the desire to protect children, while also understanding that complete silence can sometimes leave room for misunderstanding. That balance between privacy and openness remains one of the modern monarchy's greatest challenges. As discussion continued across television networks, newspapers, and online platforms, attention gradually shifted away from speculation and toward a broader conversation about resilience and family support. Rather than focusing only on royal protocol, many commentators began highlighting the importance of compassion, mental well-being, and honest communication during difficult moments. Medical professionals, parenting advocates, and public figures joined the conversation, emphasizing that recovery often involves emotional confidence just as much as physical healing. While Buckingham Palace continued limiting the release of personal information, the family's carefully measured approach helped reinforce an important message. Every child deserves privacy while facing personal challenges. For Prince William and Princess Catherine, that balance has always required difficult decisions, especially given the global attention surrounding their family. Their experience also reflects a wider reality faced by many parents who struggle to protect their children while responding to questions from friends, schools, workplaces, and the public. As the story developed, it became increasingly clear that this was no longer simply another royal headline. It had evolved into a discussion about parenting, responsibility, and the unique pressures placed on one of the world's most recognizable families, setting the stage for an even deeper public conversation in the chapters ahead. As Catherine's message continued making headlines, royal commentators began asking a broader question. Had the modern monarchy entered a new era of communication? For decades, the palace relied on carefully prepared statements that revealed very little about private family life. That approach protected the institution, but it also left room for endless speculation whenever unusual circumstances arose. Catherine's decision to speak in a more personal and compassionate tone was viewed by many observers as a subtle shift, rather than a complete departure from royal tradition. She did not reveal intimate medical details or invite the public into every aspect of family life. Instead, she acknowledged that difficult moments affect every family, regardless of titles or public responsibilities. That distinction mattered because it demonstrated how openness and privacy can exist together without contradicting one another. Royal experts noted that the Princess of Wales has often balanced warmth with restraint, allowing the public to connect emotionally while still respecting clear personal boundaries. This measured approach quickly became one of the most discussed aspects of her message, with many viewers describing it as sincere, thoughtful, and deeply relatable. For Prince William, the challenge is always extended beyond public appearances. As the future king, every decision involving his family is viewed through both a personal and constitutional lens. Historians frequently point out that previous generations of royals rarely spoke openly about emotional struggles, believing that restraint strengthened the institution. Today's public expectations, however, are very different. Audiences increasingly value honesty, empathy, and authenticity from public figures. This changing environment has created a unique balancing act for William and Catherine. On one hand, they remain committed to protecting their children's privacy. On the other, they recognize that complete silence can sometimes encourage unnecessary speculation. Royal analysts believe this delicate balance will continue shaping the future of the monarchy as Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis grow older. Every decision made today could influence how the next generation understands public service, personal resilience, and family responsibility. Rather than choosing between openness and privacy, William and Catherine appear determined to find a thoughtful middle ground that protects both the institution and the people at its heart. The public response demonstrated that Catherine's message reached far beyond royal audiences. Parents, teachers, healthcare professionals, and community organizations shared stories about the importance of encouraging children during difficult periods of recovery and uncertainty. Many commented that honest reassurance often builds confidence more effectively than silence alone. Newspapers and television networks focused less on palace protocol and more on the emotional significance of the message itself. Instead of debating constitutional matters, conversations shifted toward resilience, family support, and the challenges faced by parents trying to protect their children while living under public scrutiny.